Thanks, everyone, for joining 2K Sports for this Wednesday evening presentation of the NBA. Our game tonight featuring the Los Angeles Lakers as they go up against the Oklahoma City Thunder here at their home Paycom Center. Hi, everyone. Here with analysts Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. You look at Oklahoma City, things stacking up nicely for them so far. Number one in their conference and looking formidable. And checking out the Lakers, they're a ways down in the standings.
I think for Los Angeles, their slow start has revealed some of this team's problems. Problems that we didn't really know they had.
Neither did I, but clearly they're not the dominant force we thought they'd be. They've got some kinks to work out for sure.
And now the Los Angeles starters. Hachimura at power forward with Ayton at center. Luka and Reeves are the 1 and the 2. And it's Connect in at the 3, small forward. And for the Thunder, two big bodies inside with Holmgren and Hartenstein in the middle. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at the 3. We've got a good matchup in the guard position tonight, Clark. Should be a fun battle for the fans.
I agree. I mean, every kid loves to dribble and shoot, so it's a blast to watch the pros do it, the best in the world. Plus, if there's any ankle breaking going on tonight, you know it's going viral. Hachimura shifty off the drive there.
Here's Oklahoma City now. They've been playing excellent team basketball. 9 wins in a row.
Just playing really solid basketball right now. They're trusting each other more out there and attacking as a group. They're a fist, not individual fingers, which has made them tough to beat.
And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. Their first chance this season playing the Thunder.
Last year, this team got the better of them in the season series, so they're looking to correct that.
And, you know, with two teams in the upper pyramid in the early going, important to establish that pecking order, especially within your conference. So this game is important.
Yes, sticking it to them inside. Good luck throwing Ayton off when he attacks like this.
Now here's Dort. 9 points in his last outing. SGA passes to Dort. Outside, Williams. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Pass to Hartenstein. Just 4 to shoot. The 3 from Holmgren. And another 3 for Oklahoma City.
Yeah, it's just too easy for Holmgren. Man, is he fun to watch operate off the catch.
Outside Reeves. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. That one's good for 2.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it. Now Williams. Offensively, he's been a force. He's putting up around 19 points a game. Pass to Holmgren. 6 to shoot. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and he buries his first look.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
The Lakers have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. And the foul called on Jalen Williams. That's his first foul. Here's Reeves. Last game for him, he picked up 10. Clock at 6 to the inside. Here's Ayton. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
I love the execution we are seeing thus far. 4 shots and 4 makes.
And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Clark, last season, the Lakers reached 50 wins for the 34th time in franchise history. An incredible number.
Yeah, that's a big-time number, and only the Celtics have more 50-plus win seasons with 37 total, and I think the difference in championships is between these two franchises, the Celtics with 18 and the Lakers with 17. Consistent greatness for both franchises, clearly. two pillars of the league.
So it's Los Angeles now. The Thunder making their last shot. Doncic, no good.
After 5 shots, that's their first miss. I definitely call that a good start.
Here's Dort. Again, Oklahoma City.
Not afraid to shoot. Dort has become more confident in his jumper, and you see why.
Reeves, the pass to Doncic. Reeves with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA against Doncic. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Hachimura. Ooh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. To the middle. Here's Holmgren. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Coming off a win against the Hornets.
And guys, those road games are never easy. But they had a solid strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, you know, game balls all around in that one. A terrific team effort. They trusted in their system and executed well to get the win.
And that one falls for Reeves.
Reeves went from undrafted to being a starting caliber player in this league. You do not see that often.
Lakers trail by 3. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Mark Dagnall. We discussed the challenge of defending Luka Doncic specifically in the pick and roll. Coach wasn't afraid to voice his concerns. He said, quote, "That's where Luka poses the most problems. The main thing is we have to be quick to react. If we're a step slow, when they're in that set, he'll burn us." Back to you guys.
Thanks for that, Allie. And it's the Thunder with the ball, following the three-pointer by Los Angeles. Here's Holmgren. And Ayton pulls it down. The Lakers have gone 5 of 6. They're rolling. Here's Connect. Again, Los Angeles.
Yeah, locked and loaded. Connect, ready to launch.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Caruso, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. They're having a little bit of trouble right now, hanging in the middle of the league.
Well, I think for the Thunder, they're off to a strong start this season, up in that top tier in our rankings, and they're not ducking any smoke.
Now here's SGA. A 29-point game for him in the win against Golden State. Pass to Williams. Here's Hartenstein. It's covered by Ayton. Here's Holmgren. No good with a jumper from the wing.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
And that'll be Los Angeles ball as it goes out of bounds. Lakers able to keep the possession. Hachimura against Holmgren. Pass to Doncic. 5 to shoot. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Excellent timing by Ayton on the alley-oop pass. He's perfectly positioned to throw it down.
Thunder trail by 4. The kick out to Williams. They need this. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
He is on one right now, getting to his spots and executing.
Doncic on the wing. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Hachimura with a screen on Caruso. Pass to Ayton. 3 on the clock. Off target with the 3. Oklahoma City's gone 3 of 3 from outside and looking sharp here in the first. Williams passes to Holmgren. SGA against Doncic. Back to Holmgren. Puts up a 3. And Ayton pulls it down.
A chilly quarter for him offensively, trying to get warmed up.
Pass to Reeves. From behind the arc. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Well, Reeves takes a bunch of three-pointers, and he connects on a lot of them.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. Trailing by 4, fresh off a win against the Warriors.
It always helps when your opponent turns the ball over that many times. I thought it was the deciding factor overall.
Yeah, I think that was a big part of it for sure, as it is anytime you make a bunch of mistakes. All they had to do was follow their game plan, and that's exactly what they did.
Basket's good.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. And the Lakers will go for a different look here. Hayes is checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Vanderbilt comes in for Hachimura. LaRavia is checked in for Connect. And Smart subbed in for Reeves. Thunder trail by 6. Pass to Hartenstein. Down low. Holmgren, the pass to Hartenstein. He can't get that one to fall.
He felt the defense on that attempt. Great rim protection.
Doncic outside. Lets the three fly. Williams grabs the board. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 6 of 13 so far in this one. And one guy you can neither speed up nor slow down. That's Luka Doncic there.
Yeah, B.A., he completely dictates the pace. From the opening tip till the final buzzer, he can control the game.
The Lakers lead by 4. Smart outside. Hayes with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And Doncic launches from deep. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Outside, SGA. Outside, Williams. Pass to Hartenstein. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Holmgren. And that one's drained from the low block. And now just a 2-point Laker lead.
And this is where Holmgren is such a scoring threat. His size can make interior shots easier to find.
So it's Los Angeles now. Smart for 3. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Hartenstein's got 4 rebounds in the game. Doncic against SGA. Pass to Williams. Fires from deep. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. SGA's got 3 assists in the game. Williams has gone 3 for 3. Perfect so far from long range. Doncic against Gilgeous-Alexander. Out to the right wing. Smart outside. 6 on the shot clock. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. And miss after miss right now.
And so far, they've had the advantage on the boards.
Yeah, nothing major, not a huge advantage, but certainly a good sign for them going forward.
Now here's Holmgren. Really played well against Golden State in his last game. Gilgeous-Alexander's shot is good.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to talk it over with his guys. So for Oklahoma City, Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Wiggins comes in for Jalen Williams. And it's Wallace in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Reeves is checked in for the Lakers. Lakers trail by 3. Pass to Vanderbilt. Now Smart. The Lakers with another miss. Wiggins passes to Caruso. Can't hit from in close.
Coach loves the execution, just not the result. That's okay. That's part of the process.
The shot by Reeves, no good. Here's Oklahoma City now. They're rolling here, 9 unanswered. Wallace outside. Pass to Wiggins. Here's Williams. Fires the 3. It's Hayes with the rebound. LaRavia outside. Outside Reeves. And there's a 3-second violation.
And they're a solid defensive squad, finishing in the top half of the league in terms of opponent scoring. You like seeing them be intense on this end of the floor.
And these guys have great chemistry. They're playing for one another. You can tell. It doesn't matter who gets the bucket. It's a team effort. Now here's Wallace, defended by Smart. Wallace, the pass to Williams. And here's Caruso outside. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Pass to Reeves. And here's LaRavia. Back to Reeves. 4-3. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Here's Caruso. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Holmgren. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And the Thunder lead by 5.
He's one of those guys who just knows how to generate offense.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Thunder out in front. They lead by 5. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. For those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Thunder?
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
And the Lakers with possession here. It's a 5-point game. So on the floor for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter. Hayes is out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then it's Austin Reeves. Then it's Jake LaRavia. And it's Smart in at the point. Now here's LaRavia. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Hornets in Charlotte.
You know, when you throw in the assist, he had a monster night.
No good from outside. He got his defender off his feet with a pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Williams on the wing. It's stolen by Smart. Pass to Vanderbilt. The 3 is up. Nails it from 3.
And that's how you move the ball, putting the defense in a really tough spot.
And it's Caruso with the ball for the Thunder. When this one's over, they'll be off to Charlotte as they take on the Hornets. It'll be the front end of a 2-game road trip. Wallace. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Wallace has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Outside Reeves. There's the triple. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. And here's Wallace. 9 points in his last outing. Big Cat throwing it down.
And before he even leaves the floor, Holmgren has the ball at rim level.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. And despite their historic regular season success, OKC still had their doubters around the league rim.
Yeah, B.A., and it was verging on disrespect, if you ask me. But youth and inexperience counted against them. Now, they knew their true test would come in the playoffs, and they passed it with flying colors, taking home the championship.
You know, he may have a scorer's mindset, but Reeves makes plays for others, too.
Oklahoma City leading by 5. Wiggins outside. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Williams misses. The Lakers have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Pass to Smart. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. And there's the foul. It's on Jackson Hayes. That's his first foul of the game. The Thunder making a switch here. Dort's checked in. Oklahoma City has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Oklahoma City is not the biggest town, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, quote, "Me personally, the market doesn't matter. I love the people in the organization and the people around me. And those are the things that matter. I go to work every single day with a smile on my face." Back to you.
A great organization. All right, Allie, appreciate the report.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush.
Well, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout, and we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Vincent's checked in for Los Angeles. Oklahoma City leading by 3. Wallace with it. He's averaging about 6 points per game. Pass to Dort. Over Smart. The shot by Dort, no good. Oh, deflected. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Dort. Okay, a chance to look at some numbers for Austin Reeves.
And a stat to focus on is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been working on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot better on D.
Williams is checked in for Williams. The Lakers also with a sub. Doncic checked in. There's a screen. Let's go with a 3. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got his 4th rebound in this one. Caruso outside. Holmgren with a screen on Smart. Caruso finds Holmgren. The focus from Holmgren there.
You've got to love the way he's scoring it tonight. Very efficient.
And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Pass to Hayes. Back to Reeves. Hayes with a screen on Dort. To the paint. And finished off by Hayes.
Yeah, well, Reeves is a fantastic passer at his position. His selfless attitude is a big reason why his teammates like playing with him.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it. 3-point lead. Now here's Holmgren. He's got 13. Here's Williams. And the foul called on Jalen Williams. That'll be a second foul of the game.
You're not going to be perfect. For the most part, they've really taken care of the ball.
Lakers trail by 3. Now Reeves. Giving them some nice offensive production with 13 points a game. And stolen by Caruso. And a fast break now for the Thunder. Dort for 3. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
Dort has really improved this part of his game. Would love to see him shoot more often from out there.
Here's Doncic. He had a 30-point outing in their last game against Charlotte. Smart outside. 5 on the clock. Puts one up from 19. And it's Doncic missing.
Yeah, he's really scrambling to keep them in this game. Gotta respect that hustle.
Holmgren with the block.
And you can't forget about Holmgren's reach, especially when he's nearby on defense.
Wiggins, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Gilgeous-Alexander comes in for Wallace. And then for Los Angeles, DeAndre Ayton comes in for Hayes. And Rui Hachimura subbed in for Vanderbilt. Smart outside. Pass to Hachimura. Now here's Ayton. He's covered by Holmgren. Ayton passes to Reeves. 4 on the clock. Ayton, a screen on Dort. The shot by Reeves, no good.
He's letting it fly, but the results just have not been there.
Inside. It's stolen by Smart. Hachimura, the pass to Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where one or two possessions can impact the outcome.
Here's Wiggins following the score by Los Angeles. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Here's Williams. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now. And as a player, how important is film study to reaching the highest level of success, Clark?
Tell you what, with the advance in technology, it's actually critical now, BA. I mean, it's more accessible, too, and that helps everybody realize the benefits of doing that extra work of studying yourself, your team, and your opponent.
So it's Los Angeles now, following the bucket by the Thunder. Hachimura outside. Doncic feeling it out a bit. The three. The Thunder pull it in. Holmgren's got rebound number 7 tonight.
He's having trouble getting anything to go right now.
Dort finds Williams. Hachimura with a rebound. Lakers trail by 6. Pass to Smart. Three-pointer. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Holmgren's got 8 rebounds in the game. Wiggins passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort outside. Reeves against Gilgeous-Alexander. Up top, Wiggins. From downtown. The shot no good. Smart with the defensive effort. To the middle. Here's Hachimura. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Jalen Williams. And Clark, for all the excitement around acquiring Luka Doncic, now the Lakers hoping to get him back to the NBA Finals.
Yep, his youth sets them up for the future, BA, but with LeBron James in the fold, they still want to try to win now.
Free throw good, Hachimura. Well, Grant, you look up and down this Thunder roster. It is just loaded with winning players.
Yeah, BA, guys who are going to make the right play, defend their spot, move without the ball. I mean, they've built something special in OKC, piece by piece.
Connects checked in for Reeves. Second free throw, no good. As you know, acquiring a big man was a priority for the Lakers in the offseason, Grant.
And that became a glaring need as we saw in their first-round exit against Minnesota. But enter DeAndre Ayton, a definite upgrade, BA. And we know Luka is at his best alongside a rim-running center.
Drains the triple. And the Thunder lead by 8.
Now shooting the three ball at almost a 60% clip. They've been blazing this second quarter.
Hachimura, the pass to Ayton. Back to Hachimura. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Yeah, hard to discourage Hachimura out of his rhythm right there. I mean, he is powerfully put together.
This will be his third free throw attempt of the game. Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City. Jang comes in for Williams.
Yeah, you can sum up Rui Hachimura by calling him a pro's pro, a hard worker, and a guy that just continues to add value to his team.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. You know, his offensive production has certainly been there, averaging 32 a game. Oh, the determination from Gilgeous-Alexander.
A tricky cover. Gilgeous-Alexander is a talented finisher inside.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. A different look for Oklahoma City. Williams is checked in for Williams, and it's Wallace in for Jang. And Doncic has got the ball here for the Lakers. Smart outside. Pass to Aiden. Back to Smart. And here's Connect outside. That's in. Coming off an assist from Smart. Connect's got 5 points.
A go-to shot for Connect. You know, he takes pride in burying these long-range missiles.
Outside, SGA. Look at Shea playing big inside.
Took that orange right to the rack, and they just let him go by.
Outside Connect. Pass to Hachimura. He's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic.
Well, Connect is used to just finishing plays, so seeing him share the wealth is encouraging.
Wiggins with a screen on Doncic. SGA against Hachimura. And it's SGA missing. Lakers trail by 4. Doncic up top. The 3-ball. The shot comes out.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
The kick out to Wiggins. Pass to Wallace. From deep. Rebounded by the Lakers. Smart looking around. Here's Ayton. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Yeah, this is where Ayton's comfortable operating, using his height and array of inside moves to his advantage.
A minute 39 left to play in the first half. And here's Wallace. Pass to Wiggins. 6 to shoot. Back to Wallace. Over Smart. Hachimura with a rebound. Hachimura's got 4 rebounds now. And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. Vanderbilt checked in for Ayton. And let's check out which teams have been offensive juggernauts the past 10 games. Second, the Thunder.
This team has been on an absolute tear offensively. It seems like they're able to find a shot every trip down.
The Lakers trail. Outside Connect. Back to Doncic.
Luka Doncic is a superstar in this league, and he continues to build on what is going to be some kind of resume when it's all said and done. Has every tool that you need to have to be an MVP one day.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. First one at the line is good.
One of the things that's really impressive about Luka Doncic is his continued growth. I mean, season to season, you see this guy working on himself, working on his mind, how he thinks the game and his body, and becoming a better athlete. That spells trouble for the league.
Here's what Oklahoma City's going with right now. Isaiah Hartenstein's checked in for Williams, and it's Chet Holmgren in for Wallace. Oklahoma City has gone 7 of 13 from downtown so far in this game. Here's SGA. From the right block, the shot is good. SGA's got 6 in the quarter. Lakers trail by 3. Doncic outside. Pass to Hachimura. Right side Vanderbilt. Now here's Doncic. Shot clock at 5. On the wing, Vincent. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Oklahoma City leading by 3. From 11 feet away, Vanderbilt pulls it in. Doncic on the wing. Dort defending. Doncic, no good. Wiggins with it. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's the Thunder. They lead by 3. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Hey folks, welcome. The Lakers wrap up the first half in what's been a closely contested game so far. Veering off topic a bit, I wanted to ask you guys, who would you say is the best trash talker of all time?
Man, there's been a lot of them, but I'll go with either Bird or Jordan, because trash talk is only good if you can back it up.
I really can't say because nobody talked trash to me. They were too afraid of the consequences.
Okay, now that's a lie. Because I talk trash to you all the time, and I haven't seen any consequences.
Oh, just wait till the next break, buddy boy. Been saving up.
Taking a closer look at that first half now, you really got to give it up for what Chet Holmgren is doing out there.
His selections is touch phenomenal. It's the kind of shooting night some people dream about, except for me. He's doing it in real life. You know what I mean, Ernie?
Yeah, I do. Efficient, effective, and making it look effortless.
Effortless.
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Jalen Williams really making a difference here.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. And now we'll send it over to Allie LaForce for an update on DeAndre Ayton.
Hey guys, the head athletic trainer for Los Angeles let me know the status. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. Despite the longer time frame for a full recovery, the training staff is letting him play. We'll be keeping you updated as we hear more, but for now, he's not going to let this slow him down.
Okay, thanks for that.
You know, you learn a lot about yourself through these long rehab processes. There's a physical component for sure, but I think mentally and psychologically is where the real challenge is. I have no doubt he'll return, and my guess is he'll be better and stronger than ever.
Two big bodies inside with Holmgren and Hartenstein in the middle. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2, and it's Williams in at the small forward position. That's the group for Mark Daigneault starting the second half. And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has made the move from star to superstar, Grant.
Well, no question, B.A. He's been a superstar for quite a few seasons now, but he's not satisfied and just continues to elevate his game year after year.
Now here's Holmgren. He's got 13. Outside, SGA. Offline with a 3. Lakers trail by 6. Reeves, the pass to Hachimura. Great D that time from Holmgren.
Boy, an awful beginning to this half, guys, missing their first 4 attempts.
Outside for SGA. No good with the triple.
Just 1 for 4 thus far. They have not found their rhythm this half.
You know, premier shot blocker. Holmgren may be slight of frame, but he's never running from the fray.
And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Superb anticipation on that rejection, and that'll allow them to stay on the lead if they keep defending like that.
Two minutes gone in this third quarter now. Pass to Hachimura. They set the pick to the paint. Here's Reeves.
Now that their field goal percentage is starting to tail off, they're losing ground.
Williams, and give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
And he is stronger than he looks, trust me. I mean, Williams has the bulk to win those tough battles inside.
Hachimura outside. Pass to Aiden. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Clock at 6. Here's Doncic. The Lakers with another miss.
His lack of offense is certainly not helping. Tough to overcome that.
It's Dort on the wing. Outside, Williams. Now Gilgeous-Alexander, guarded by Doncic. From the high post, Gilgeous-Alexander, good. And now it's a 10-point Thunder lead.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here.
First in steals, first in points off turnovers, and they're number 2 overall in team scoring. Catch them on a good night, and it's almost impossible to stop them.
Ranking number 1 in steals. This team gets after it on the defensive end. They aren't afraid to take chances and go for opportunities to take the ball when they see them. Doncic against Gilgeous-Alexander. Hachimura, the pass to Reeves. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles.
He made a 3 back in the first half, but that's it. We'll see if he can find his stroke.
And Hartenstein slams it in.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Doncic against Gilgeous-Alexander. Ayton passes to Doncic. Ayton, a screen on SGA. Hachimura outside. Another miss. They desperately need a bucket.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Lakers trail by 12. To the inside. And Ayton with the stuff.
And this is how dynamic Ayton can be on the offensive end. Keep getting him the ball, please.
And here's SGA. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half. Williams' shot is good.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Los Angeles has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Doncic passes to Reeves. Back to Doncic. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
Man, absolutely jaw-dropping.
Tell you what, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
Oklahoma City leading by 11. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thank you, Brian. Luka Doncic talked about wearing purple and gold. He said, it's the Lakers. So many past legends, so many championships. You don't come here for anything else. So I have everything left to prove, and that's the goal. I get to play in the greatest club in the world, and I'm excited for this new journey. Brian?
A new beginning. Thank you, Allie. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Thunder.
Well, you know, they've been tremendous, I think, when it comes to sharing the basketball. You know, getting guys involved on the plays and creating offensive opportunities for everybody. Equal opportunity offense is fun to watch.
Yeah, something else they're doing in this game is striking from long range. The defense just hasn't been able to keep them off the arc tonight.
Now here's Doncic. He's got 6. Outside Reeves. Takes the 3. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got a rebound number 12 here already in the game. Outside, Williams. Back to Hartenstein. Just 5 to shoot. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Book it again. 7 for 12 and going at the defense.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
He's really carrying the load, but no man can do it all by himself.
Oklahoma City leading by 11. Now here's SGA. He's got 15. Hardenstein passes to Williams. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Again, Oklahoma City.
A dynamic score. Gilgeous-Alexander is so good at finding his spots and executing.
Lakers trail by 13. Outside Reeves. Back to Doncic. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. And it comes off the front of the rim. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in the third. Hartenstein finds Holmgren. Outside, SGA fires the three. Oh, the Thunder, another three!
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Gilgeous-Alexander's gone 2 for 5 from three-point range. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Lou Dort. That's his first foul of the game. And Clark with the landmark decisions opening the door to NIL revenue for athletes in college and even in high school. It's the wild, wild west for amateur basketball.
There's no question the landscape is chaotic, dizzying even. But they deserve a slice of that pie, and this is a long time coming. Kids have an opportunity to leverage their talent to get paid right now. And in some cases, begin the process of creating generational wealth before they even become of age to vote. That's a pretty powerful combination.
Oklahoma City leading by 14. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Give him 20. Outside, Williams. Pass to Holmgren. Back to Williams. And here's Caruso outside. The Lakers with a rebound. Hayes has got 5 rebounds tonight. Smart outside. Down low. And finished off by Hayes.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there.
We've seen those kinds of plays get them going in the past.
Here's SGA. The Lakers getting their last shot to go. Caruso, a screen on Doncic. To the inside. And there's Caruso. That one's good on the assist from SGA. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 7th assist here tonight. Now here's Reeves. 5 points in the game. Here's Doncic. No luck on that one. Good defense there from SGA. Caruso with it. Picked up by Reeves. And Caruso, good for 3. Caruso's got 5.
Defensively, you've got to apply more pressure to a shooter of his caliber.
Pass to Doncic. Tries to break his ice. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
He shot 2 free throws in the game. He's made 1 and missed 1. And the Lakers making a change here. Laravia's checked in. And the free throw, no good. Hayes, the pass to Vanderbilt. Good work defensively by Hartenstein. And Williams has got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Outside, SGA. Caruso outside. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
Well, if he can somehow get into a rhythm offensively, I think they could stretch this lead.
Smart outside. Hartenstein pulls it in. Thunder leading by 15. Here's Williams. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
And looking at Jalen Williams, is there a part of his game you like best, Grant?
You know, it's tough to pick just one, B.A. He's such an all-around player. He can guard point guards, post players, you name it, and can score from anywhere on the court.
Vincent's checked in for the Lakers. The free throw drops for Williams.
And when you talk about do-it-all kind of players, Jalen Williams quickly jumps to mind. And the scary thing is, he's only going to keep getting better.
Hayes with it. Hartenstein covering. Hayes, the pass to Vincent. Now here's Smart. 4 on the clock. Shoots over Caruso. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Outside, SGA. Williams on the wing. For 3. Vanderbilt pulls it in. Lakers trail by 18. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
No good on the triple.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
And for the Lakers, they're shooting just under 40% from the field. Vincent outside. Back to Smart. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots over Caruso. Good work defensively by Caruso.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
Smart against Gilgeous-Alexander. And he drops it in from the low post. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 14 points here in the second half. "20 seconds left in the third.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
Smart outside. Vanderbilt, a screen on Caruso to win the cold spell. Holmgren with the block. And 3/4 of play in the books. This one's all but over already. Oklahoma City ahead, running away with this one. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And so in the game for the Lakers, they've got Jake LaRavia, Marcus Smart out there with Austin Reeves. Then there's Jared Vanderbilt, and it's Hayes in at the center position. Now here's Williams. Dort for 3. Hits a three-pointer.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Reeves with the ball. Dort defending. Here's Hayes. And it's finished off by Hayes.
It's like he's doing pull-ups on the rim.
Looked like a schoolyard playground right there.
He's lucky to get away with that, though, guys. I mean, it could have earned him a technical for hanging on too long.
Thunder leading by 23. Here's Williams. And despite the NBA's popularity, some folks criticizing the wide-open style of play.
Yeah, you know, B.A., some of the artistry is lost when guys are mostly hunting for open threes. But for some teams like the Celtics and Warriors, that's been a championship-winning formula. And, well, we all know it's a copycat league.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Pass to Smart. Boom! Boom! He jams it straight down.
And he's not going to throw it down too often, but Smart can get up there when he needs to.
So it's Oklahoma City now. And here's Wallace. On the wing, Caruso. And there's the screen. Shot clock at 6. No good on the 3.
Even though he hasn't found his groove tonight, his teammates are picking him up.
Reeves, the pass to Laravia. On the wing, Reeves. Dort defending. Reeves against Dort. Looking to get it going. Wallace pulls it in. The Thunder have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Outside, Williams. Williams with the screen. Williams finds Williams. Basket counts.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
Los Angeles shooting only 39% so far in the game. Knocks it loose. Here we go, one-on-one. Dort with it, picked up by Reeves. And a miss there on the triple. So it's the Lakers now. Laravia outside. Reeves against Williams. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Reeves. The Lakers with another miss.
The defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
Pass to Williams. And they tell players your career is short. Maximize your earnings. But sometimes guys take less, Grant.
And, you know, different things go into that. Winning, comfort, and in some cases, you're talking legacy, you know, for those rare players who've been with one team their whole career.
First one falls. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. The Lakers also with a sub. Luka Doncic is checked in for Laravia. And Williams drops them both. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Doncic with it. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Luka, combination of finesse and bully ball in there that time.
And Williams has got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. Pass to Wallace. Doesn't go that time. Good D by Doncic. Reeves against Dort. Reeves, the pass to Vanderbilt. Back to Reeves. Here's Smart. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Clock at 4. Doncic outside. From outside the arc. Hartenstein pulls it in. The Thunder have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Wallace, the pass to Williams. It's Dort on the wing. He's defended by Hayes. Here's Williams. And another miss by Oklahoma City. Well, the defenders stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. And even as the league works for parity, there will always be those teams that are rebuilding. What are the keys to accelerating that process, Clark?
Well, there are a number of factors, B.A. I think you start with leadership and talent acquisition. I mean, those are 2 major components to this building a team and being successful. You've got to have talent. And then I think you've got to have a commitment to staying the course. Consistency really matters when you get leadership and talent in place.
Here's what Oklahoma City's going with right now. Holmgren comes in for Williams, and SGA subbed in for Wallace. SGA against Doncic. Here's a look at what's coming up for Oklahoma City. On Saturday, they'll be playing against LaMelo Ball and the Charlotte Hornets. Then on Monday, they'll take on Zion Williamson and the New Orleans Pelicans.
When you look ahead, there are a lot of winnable games, but you really can't think that as a player. You have to take every opponent seriously because this is the NBA. No game is a freebie.
That's good from Doncic. The Thunder making a switch here. Wiggins is checked in. And then for Los Angeles, DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Hayes. Hachimura comes in for Vanderbilt. Laravius subbed in for Smart. And he makes the first, but misses the second. All right, so let's say we give you a carte blanche, Clark. Make you Adam Silver for a day. What's one game rule you change?
You know, I kind of like what the WNBA does in regards to the reset timeout, BA. Allow you to advance the ball without huddling up like a normal timeout. And I really think it helps the end of the game move a little better.
Here's Laravia, following the three by Oklahoma City. And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That'll get him his fourth foul of the game.
And that puts them just one foul from the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the stripe.
Here's what Oklahoma City's going with right now. Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Joe comes in for Chet Holmgren. And it's Wallace in for Gilgeous-Alexander. And the Lakers with possession here. Now here's Doncic. 5 to shoot. Outside connect. Jacks up a three.
The defense has adjusted to them in the second half. Now they need to adjust back.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Outside, Williams. On the wing, Caruso. Williams finds Caruso. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. You know, it seems like there's much more competition at the big man spot than there used to be.
I think a lot of that is due to the way players are developed now, particularly the big guys. They come in now expected to handle the ball and shoot, and they've watched a number of their predecessors do that in the last couple of decades. Teams now want to have 4 or more shooters on the floor to put great pressure on the opposing defense. So where there used to be 2 spots available for big guys, now they're fighting over 1 spot.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Now here's Wallace. Over Doncic. Wallace misses. For Los Angeles, they've got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. He gets it in there.
Well, Connect has a scorer's mindset. Wherever he finds room, he will take a shot.
Oklahoma City leading by 23. Now Wallace. Wiggins with a screen on Doncic. Back to Wallace from the arc. Hachimura with a rebound. Hachimura's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Ooh, too long in the paint. And he's hit with a 3-second violation. And he shows the focus there. Nails the tee. And Clark, for decades now, we've seen the Western Conference have the upper hand. Any reason you can fathom?
Not really, other than the tide shifts on occasion based on who the players are on teams in each conference. Maybe some of that frontier spirit coursing through, although I don't quite believe that as a major factor. One thing you see in the West, though, a lot of smaller market teams, and historically they've done a good job of how they run those clubs.
Now here's Wallace. Pass to Sorber. And that one drops for him. Sorber's got his first basket.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Reeves with the ball. Covered by Joe. And here's Connect. Fires for 3. Fires in the triple. Connect's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Since halftime, they've been chucking up more shots from beyond the arc, trying to score in chunks. I don't know if that's the recipe.
Thunder leading by 21. Caruso outside. Pass to Joe. The three is up. It's not going to go for him. Reeves with some nice D. Outside Connect. There's the three. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
And Wiggins has got the ball here for OKC. Here's Sorber. And here's Wallace. Another chance. Rebounded by Ayton. Fires the three. It's off. Oklahoma City leading by 18. Wiggins. And that one good.
Willing passes, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Now here's Reeves. Covered by Joe. Outside Connect. Stolen by Caruso. On the wing, Caruso. Lets it go from deep. Drops in the three.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
The Lakers call timeout. They trail by 23. And now we have a chance to see our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
What an unbelievable offensive performance from him tonight. I mean, it's been crazy fun to watch him just go off. I mean, the defense had no chance. He just kept scoring over and over again.
Boy, you can see the amazing relationship he's built with the hometown fans, and it motivates him to always give them his very best. A minute 58 left to play in the fourth. Smart for three. Not going to go that time. Thunder leading by 23. Looking to end this cold spell. Blocked! For the finish. Rips down the breakaway slam.
A great decision from Smart. He's all about doing what's best for the team.
And so it's Caruso who brings up the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Well, Clark, you were a bit of a trendsetter with this, but it seems the stretch four is here to stay in the NBA.
Well, the combination of size and touch, something I took pride in as a player. I was versatile. And back then, I mean, a guy 6'8" that was able to play inside and out wasn't as common as it is now. Teams want a lot of floor spacing, and they want as many players out there that can space the floor, including the big guys. So 4 out is now a standard practice of how the game is played.
Oklahoma City has gone 4 of 8 from three-point land during the fourth.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Thunder.
And at first glance, it appeared to be an easy win for them. However, they had to weather some storms along the way, Grant.
Yeah, in terms of competitiveness, it was a lot closer than the final score indicates.
And this will push their total wins for the year up to 11.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
And it will be a fight. When you see an opponent that many times, it's inevitable that those games take on a little extra added meaning for the players.
And we get spoiled sometimes, but we should take a second to appreciate what a sensational performance this has been for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Tremendous contribution from him, scoring the basketball. Everywhere you look, his fingerprints were all over this game.
And so Oklahoma City takes this one, and by a big margin. showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA, brought to you by 2K Sports. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.